this toolkit, we're going to be looking at a term called alliteration. This is something that you'll see all throughout writing, but especially in poetry, it is often found. So let's look at the basic definition. Alliteration is the repetition of the same letter sound at the beginning of words that are close together in a line of text. Usually we're going to be looking at a repetition of at least 3 words. And those sounds can either be repeated letters at the beginning or repeated sounds. So if you think of words that start with a C and a K that both start with the same sound, those are still going to be considered alliteration even though they have different letters. Let's look at an example of a common type of alliteration using the same letter. Said, I'm so sick of love songs, sad and slow. That's Neo. And you can see we have all those repeated S's that make this alliteration. So why do authors use alliteration? It's really a stylistic tool, and it's just adding emphasis or interest to lines of text. And let's look specifically where we can find it. So again, it can only be considered alliteration if it's repeated at the beginning of a word. You see repetition within words, that's a different tool altogether. So we're only looking at it happening at the beginning of a word. Remember that the words do not have to be directly next to each other to be considered alliteration. And they should have at least 3 words in a line that repeat the sound. Words that have the same letter sounds, but not the same letter count. So let's look at this example. Katie cooks and cleans carelessly. So we've got a K and a C, but those are both using that same letter sound. And we also see an example here. We've got the word and in between cooks and cleans. But even with that, this is still considered alliteration because we have those 4 repetitive sounds.